Oh, man. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Drop and Give Me 20 podcast. To tell you the truth, that's a working title. I don't know if it's going to stay, if it's going to be gone. This is literally something I just thought of doing 5 minutes ago. I've had these microphones for a while. I'm going to be producing other podcasts with other people, but, today was a day, So welcome to the, 20-minute podcast, Drop and Give Me 20, where basically I'm just going to spend 20 minutes a week talking about random shit, different things that go on, keep it short, sweet, and hopefully funny. Like I said, today was a day. It was a lot. My cat went missing once again. If you don't know about my cat, which you don't because this is the first episode, my cat is named Mo. He is a gray cat. He is the shit, and everybody loves him. He left, apparently, this morning, which in any other building would be fine. But I live in a crazy art building where there's a bunch of 20-something-year-old white people who think if you're not around for your pet for 2 seconds, that it is theirs. This is how we've been living this whole entire time. I live in a giant art building full of cats. They leave the back door completely fucking open. Stray cats walk in all the time. So these people will randomly adopt stray cats because possibly those are the only things that will ever love them. But not me. I actually like pets because I just like pets and I want to take care of one and be nice to one. But they're fucking out of their mind. I might sound a little harsh right now. You're thinking I'm not. I really am fucking not. These people are fucking psychos. All my roommates are cool as shit. I feel bad because basically my cat got out, which one of the roommates accidentally let it out, but it's not his fault. He just moved here, a couple weeks ago. It's not his fault. Cats want to go outside. Cats should be able to go outside and come back inside, right? Cats are referred to as outdoor or indoor cats, or sometimes both. Not here. If you leave this fucking cat unattended, somebody will claim squatters' rights on it. Somebody lived in our apartment. We let somebody chill in our apartment for 2 months, and then we asked them to leave, and they started claiming squatters' rights. These are the types of people that we are around. It's fucking insane. Fucking insanity. The last roommate we had here, when he left, he stole our drain pipe out of vengeance, out of anger or something, stole our drain pipe. And then when my cat went missing, he didn't move. He went to another apartment. He didn't even leave the actual building. He just went across the hall. When my cat went missing, his roommates kept it there for 3 to 4 days. Not seeing any problem with it. They're just like, whatever. It doesn't really have food or anything, but hey, let's just fucking hang. Giving it fucking pieces of beef jerky or some shit probably. Like fucking animals. These people, just fucking animal pieces of shit. These fucking people. You ever see somebody who's just like it's like they're a raver, but like professionally. Like you've never seen them, in the day. They still wear fucking Jinko jeans. They have 7 fucking eyebrow fucking tattoos and piercings. Like that's not just like what they like. That's literally who they are. That's what I'm surrounded by. I'm surrounded by a bunch of vampires who aren't vampires. Fucking weirdos. You'd think they'd be chill. I thought I was going to live in an artist house. Everybody was going to be nice. Just a bunch of fucking cunts. I don't know. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. People always think artists are like chill and nice. They're not. They're like, some are, but they're for the most part they're really not. They're just entitled, selfish people. And I should know because I am one. I'm literally creating a podcast as we speak about me and my day, and the whole entire premise of it is I'm going to talk for 20 straight minutes. A guy like that isn't the best person. If I was talking about somebody who wasn't me, because I love myself, fucking crazy. So my cat's gone. Cat is gone. He's out of here. Peaced out. grabbed his hat, took his hat and his jacket and his briefcase, said he was going for a pack of cigarettes, and is fucking out of here. He's fucking out of here. Is he coming back? Maybe. Maybe. Is something going to eat him? Maybe. Maybe. We don't know. You know? But it's great because I just went for a run and I just exercised. So I should be feeling fine, right? The endorphins should be kicking in. God, I was proud of myself today for giving a shit. And then I get here and I fucking hear that shit. Yeah, you ever spend the day trying and then have somebody just fucking knock you down in a fucking second? That's all this was. I did yoga today. I opened up my heart chakra today. Now I just want to beat the shit out of somebody. You know, I should, in my older age, I should be getting better with this type of stuff. I'm still not. Still trying to learn, still trying to get better. I don't need to talk about this shit, though, man. Good things are happening. Stimulus is happening, which is cool. The stimulus package, everybody. You know, people are, shitting on everybody for, like talking shit about their fucking stimulus. Like, oh, I'm going to spend it on this. I'm going to spend it on that. Like, oh, you're going to fucking spend it on that. You must not have much money. Yeah, we don't. We're poor. We're very, very poor people. Okay. So having a few fucking all expenses paid trips to the Olive Garden is kind of nice for us. These are the things that we dream of. Okay. I don't know why, like, whenever poor people get hyped up, people got to just fucking smack them down. Oh, that must not be, you must not be accustomed to. Shut the fuck up, man. And half the time, it's other poor people. It's other poor people. And that's the worst part about it, too. It's like, you're down here with me. If you were saying something like, hey, invest the money, or hey, save the money, fine. But do not shit on me for being happy with the amount of money that I have received. Fuck you, man. You know, most of the people who are still on unemployment have had jobs where they make fucking $400 a week, like max. You know, they've never received a check with $1,400 on it. It sounds sad, but it's fucking true. It sounds sad, but it's fucking true. Half these people don't even get checks. They just get fucking, cash in hand or fucking cash apps, which is the shit, but it still paints a picture of the struggles that they have, okay? You know, it's tax-free, but it's also, why is it tax-free? Because I'm getting paid so little. You know? I don't understand why we have to just be on each other's fucking dicks all the time. You're happy about 14. Oh, that's your Willy Wonka golden ticket. Oh, shut the fuck up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Spent $1,400. I just got $1,400, and you know what? I've invested in crypto. You know, might even get some NFTs out there. Who the fuck knows, man? You know, all these fucking entrepreneurs, they say they started with $1 in their fucking pocket, right? So 1,400 of those goddamn dollars must mean something. Stop shitting on it. Don't be a cunt. If you take one thing from this manic episode I'm having right now, guys, two people who may be listening to this, just remember, don't be a cunt. You don't need to. It's not that hard to just be regular, to just be like a guy or like a lady who just like doesn't give people shit for random things, you know? God, I was running it. I was so tranquil. God, there's nothing worse than that. When you're just like, when finally you get like a piece of the puzzle, you know what I mean? Where you're just like, you're in that exercise mode. You're in that fucking traveling vacation mode. You're in that party mode. You know what I mean? Where it's just like, you found a piece of the human existence where it's like, this all makes sense. This is all energy. This is all goodness. This is all light. This is all fun. This is all togetherness, connection, you know? I feel good. I feel nice. My body feels right. I feel amazing. My brain and my body are finally in one together, in full sync, you know? And then fucking somebody tells you your fucking cat's gone. You know? It's tough out here, man. It's tough out here. I've been watching the news, so I don't know what's happening in the regular day life. I'll tell you what, man. After Trump, fully was out of office, I've completely stopped watching the news. Anybody else? Like, I'm just like, well, the game's over. Game's over. He won the first one. He lost the second one, and now we can go back to paying attention, but not paying attention that much. You know, like now the government can go to slowly ruining this country rather than ruining this country full throttle with the nitrous on, like it's fucking Fast and the Furious. You know, remember that? What the fuck ever happened to nitrous in cars? Whatever happened to street racing? I feel like when I was a kid and Fast and the Furious was doing well, that's the birth of the franchise. I thought adults did a lot more street racing. We don't do as much street racing as we thought we would. I thought I'd have a car with neon lights under it. Thought I'd have some boosters. A couple boosters, a couple flames coming from the back exhaust. I thought I'd be a cop trying to weasel my way into an extreme sports crime syndicate where I eventually fall in love with the sister of the leader, and I actually befriend the leader, and it becomes more about family and not about the law. I thought that would be my life. Now I'm just a sad man with a missing cat, wondering what anything means anymore. I am happy about one thing. I've been watching less TV, not just the news, less TV in general, which is good. I did eke out a little bit of time for the Snyder Cut, and good movie. But I feel like for a movie to be 4 hours and my reaction to just be good movie means it's not actually that good of a movie. If it took you 4 hours to just make a good movie, then it's actually kind of a shitty movie because you probably could have made it in 2, truthfully. It was fun. I don't know. I never thought I'd be watching a Lord of the Rings trilogy superhero movie. And yeah, still wasn't that great. Smoked a lot of weed during it. That was nice. Yeah. The whole time I was just like, when is Ezra Miller gonna put a woman in a headlock like he did in Dublin, Ireland? I don't know if anybody's ever seen that video, but Ezra Miller, yeah, like he choked out a lady in Ireland, which I know those Irish ladies are tough, but buddy, rules are rules. No hands on the ladies, man. It's pretty tough, but he's still a hero. He's still America's speedster. Great, good movie, solid. But I think there's Snyder Cuts. I like that. I like the idea of like movies being shitty, and then someone can just be like, yeah, but like I intended it to be better, so I'm just gonna remake a whole another version of that movie with this footage. I like that. It gives me hope for my career. Then anything I do is not actually a failure. It's just not cut right yet. That's good. That's good for me. I feel nice. But then I'm like, I think more things need a Snyder Cut. Like I wish my childhood had a Zack Snyder cut. where he just pops in and he's like, hey, I've been watching you going to the pool in 8th grade, and t-shirt, buddy, t-shirt in the water, not good. We're going to recut this, do some reshaping, put a little airbrushing on there. Look at you got a little six-pack. Get in there. Zack Snyder cut of my childhood would be fucking sick. Be sepia tone, but it'd be fucking sick. I'd be shredded. Where are we at right now? I'm at 14 minutes. I'll be honest, dude. When I was jazzed up to do this little Drop and Give Me 20 podcast, I truly thought that it would be... I thought my rant about the cat would be a solid 20. I thought, my righteous anger would be a solid 20. I thought the Snyder cut would be a solid 5 that I put as like a bonus episode. No lie. I was like, that's a bonus. I thought I got material. I don't have fucking anything. I'm just a sad little man in a room with a hissing radiator. You hear that? That's the sound of poverty, folks. That's the sound of a rundown home that I'm still staying in because I don't have much more money and I can't really leave to go from place to place to place. You know? I always wonder. I feel like every time the radiator is hissing, it's trying to just, it's shitting on me. Like, tst, invest. Tst, save your money. Just whispering, condescending life advice. Tst, don't fuck that girl. You know? What more do you have for me, radiator? What more do you have? You know, my beard is itchy. I started shaving, which is a fucking thing. I was never a shaver, because I've grown up with a baby face. I've had a baby face my whole fucking entire life. And, I don't know if there's anybody out there like that where it's just like you're a 20-year-old looking like you were 12 this whole entire time. Everybody's just like, oh, I'd fuck you, but you look 15, so I'm not going to do that. I spent my whole entire life looking super young. And so because of that, I always grew out my beard to make sure that it would compensate for that. Now, I'm approaching 30. I'm 29, about to become 30 in October. I'm realizing, like, no matter what, I look old now. So shave off the fucking beard, and lean into the youngness. And it's been nice. It's been nice. I've had a lot of people tell me I'm older, and then I've had a lot of people tell me that I look like an older person trying to be young, and that hurts. That does hurt more. I don't know if it's because of my Argyle jacket or because I walk around with very comfortable shoes and a bag of Werther's Originals. But it's hurtful nonetheless. And I feel like, if you're a friend, don't tell me that. So guys, just remember that when you get older, don't tell your friends that are desperate for their youth that they look like someone that is desperate for their youth. Because then he will be sad, and then he'll come home to a cat that's gone after he went to run to be more healthy, and then he's just going to be annoyed in general. Life is tough. Comedy. Where are we at with that? I used to be doing unfunny podcasts on stage, but I would call them bits. Now I'm doing unfunny podcasts in my room, and I'm calling them podcasts. And I wonder, where does the art begin and I end? Who am I without any of this? I've spent so much time wondering, who the fuck am I without comedy and all this shit? It's weird. Life is philosophical. I don't know much philosophy, though. And I kind of wonder if maybe everything I do is bullshit and it's just an excuse for me to react or overreact emotionally. But, I don't think it is, That's the thing. Going back to the... I still can't believe my cat is gone. I still can't believe my fucking cat is gone. And you know what the worst part is? Once I get angry about him being gone, or once he gets found and, I'm angry about that, everybody's going to be acting like I'm out of my fucking mind when they good and well know what the reasons for that are, Like, it's so funny. Like, people think, like, gaslighting, like, they use the term gaslighting way too much now. People think gaslighting is more just, like, just somebody being like, you did this thing. Like, no, I didn't. And, yeah, it can be that. That is one way that it can be that. But, like, I think gaslighting, really the heart of it is just, it's like a slow constant level of that. You did something to me. No, you didn't. It's like the constant. That's really what it is. It's not just like one small moment or one little argument. It's like over time, over and over, things happening and people acting as if they never occurred. Like that roommate that I had in here who stole the drain pipe, moved in across the street or moved in across the hall and all that shit. It's just like this person, let's call him Michael, is a cunt. He's been acting like a piece of shit ever since I've fucking known him. He's always been an asshole, but it's gotten so much worse. And when he left, he took the drain pipe. He took our drain pipe for our fucking sink. We had to repair our fucking sink because of this person. And he shut off the water, And it's like he's living in such a skewed world that he's like, I paid for the drain. Like 4 years ago, I guess the pipe busted. So he bought a new one and like installed it himself. So he's like, I paid for that. So I took it. And it's like, that's how warped a person's mind is. You know what I mean? But then when my cat, disappeared once before, which is why I am so upset about this type of stuff. When he disappeared once before, I reached out to everybody in the building, and the roommate from across the hall, who is not Michael's roommate from across the hall, said, hey, your cat's over here. And I went to go get the cat, and who answers the door but Michael, and he doesn't even open the door. He was hiding behind the door and wedged himself behind it, so I couldn't even come in after I tried, because he basically told me the cat's not here. Meanwhile, the girl is telling me the cat is here. And I'm going, yo, like, can you just let me in so I can check? Bro, he's not here. He left. Like my cat's a grown man. Like he left. And let me ask you, what type of man hides behind a door? I like to be very, I don't like to be very heteronormative or gender roles or anything. But what kind of man hides behind a fucking door? Just a bitch. Just a fucking bitch. It's insane. Like that's what gaslighting is. Gaslighting is me already having issues with you leaving, you stealing a fucking drain pipe, my cat goes missing, your roommate tells me the cat is in your place, I go to retrieve the cat, you tell me that the cat is no longer there, and then I come back later that night and the cat is there and I take the cat. That's what gaslighting is. Because you know what? In all that shit, it's gone over such a long period of time that if I do react in a very, very hostile way, everybody's going to look at me as if I'm the bad person. Like, oh, why did he punch someone in the face? Like, whoa, like that's like wild. Like, ooh, why was he screaming at that guy? I mean, like, oh yeah, he took this and he did that. Like, yeah, oh. But yeah, that's like so much. Like, why would he do that? That's gaslighting. Gaslighting is, having a friend of a friend of a friend stay at your place for 2 months and then they disappear during the pandemic for 4 months, and then you fill their room that they were staying at, and then they get mad at you and try to claim squatters' rights. That's gaslighting. Like there literally is no realm of fact in what they're saying, and you are being extremely matter of fact, and they are just not having it. That's what that shit is, man. I don't know. Fucking white people. If you can't tell from my voice, I'm a black man living in a prison of fucking privilege and fucking divorced white kid trauma. And it's slowly driving me insane. But anyway, that's about 20 minutes. And thank you guys for listening to the Drop and Give Me 20 podcast. Yeah. Thank you for listening. I'm going to be doing this every week. I think I'm going to do it every Friday. I'm just going to do it every fucking Friday. And if you're in the New York area, please make sure to follow me, or make sure to come to House Party, the show at Tiny Cupboard. That's my weekly Saturday show. Every Saturday at 8 p.m. And whether or not you're in the New York area or across the world, follow me at Grove Street Comedy on Instagram, or at Phil Risdon. Risdon is spelled Rizdon, and Phil is spelled Phil. But remember, Rizdon. So at Phil Risdon or at Grove Street Comedy for comedy updates on both content and other shit. All right. Thank you guys. Peace.